third video in the series. Now, for those of you that watched the first two videos, you remember we did pair districts 1, Qs 1 through 4, as well as 5 through 8 and 9 through 12 on the first video. And then we turned back around, we went through, and we made every one of the District 01 modules all paired to 1 through 4. Now, we're going to take that a step further. I have gone through and I have repaired these all to be 1 through 12 individually for each module. And that is going to be for the fact that we may want to keep all of these set up to be able to be 1 through 12 because we do want to have a lot of Qs in one district. But we also may want multiple fireworks going off at the same time or multiple fuses being lit at the same time. So what we can actually do, we're going to keep 1 through 4 over here at the position that it is in, and we're going to cover the back of these. And now these are reprogram buttons. Now this one right here on the right would be 1, 2, 3, and 4, or it would be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, 10, 11, and 12, depending on how you have these. It will go, when you're looking at it from this view, right to left and not left to right, because you have to remember that when it flips over, it's going to be backwards, or mirrored, I should say. So let's say we want to take number 5 that we just pushed there and have it light the same time we press 1, but we want to have number 6 still be 6, 7 still be 7, and 8 still be 8. So to do that, we're going to flip this around. We're going to press something into that hole, and as you listen, there's a click, and that light is now flashing. Since we want that to be number 1, see if I can get this with one hand, we're going to press 1 while that is flashing and hold it. We're going to let go of the button on the back of the module while still holding 1, and then let go of the number 1. Now, we're going to lay this down, and having done that correctly, 5 will no longer light anything, but 1 will light District 1's 1, as well as Module 2 for District 1's old number 5, which is now number 1. You can do this for a multitude of things. So if you would like to have 3 modules onto 1 district that all light for the same number, you can do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn every single one of these in this second module for District 1 to the number 5. That way, we do not have to manually cycle through the districts to do a fire all for this module. Now, this is solely your preference. You can do this any way that you want to, but I have heard that the reason that the fire all and the sequencer button come disabled by default is because there have been rare occasions where the fire all has been going off by itself and basically causing everything on a district that they are on to go off. Now this is a way around that since the fire all button is completely disabled. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back through here and we're going to turn this to 5, and as well as the other ones are going to go to 5. Let's see if we can speed this up. All right, we went ahead and paired that. If you couldn't see that, I do apologize. It's kind of hard to do it from upside down. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This entire module is now 5. Nothing for 6, 7, or 8. And then the third module is still 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now this works across all modules that are on that district. If you want to have every single one of these to be Q1, you can do so. If you want an entire module to be 1, all these to be 2 and all these to be 3, you can do so. This is great for if you don't want to run the risk of having that firewall on there and having that small rare chance of that accidentally going off by itself, or you accidentally pressing that if you do not have a switch cover. This is a great way to get around that and to still have the ability to do a firewall setup. Now, with that said, the next video that we are going to cover is actually going to be the programmer itself. So stick around, stay tuned, and get ready for that one coming up after not much longer.